Oof, 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 oof! Oh, Lupine, you didn't do a goddamn thing that you were supposed to do before starting the stream. Good girl. Or wolf, or whatever the fuck I am. Haha! Sell out. Let people know I am the streaming. Do this. Shut up for a little while. Hey Bart, how are ya? Yes, I'm doing a creative stream. I'm taking some of the old line art I've done in the past few years, or months, or whenever, and I'm coloring them with suggestions from chat. So this is a very interactive stream. Provided my shit works. Which it might. But it also might not. So, we'll see. Interactive streams are fun? I quite agree. Now to just find a good background. Haha. This should work wonders. Alright, so. Yeah, we'll just wait a little while for people to show up. Yeah, everything is ready. Cool. No doxing? No doxing. Sweet. But yeah, we'll wait for a little while for people to hey, Padfoot, how are ya? For people to come in. Why the does my laptop do this? My laptop will switch to a different stream that I was hosting before while I'm streaming. It's really disrespectful. How are you, Padfoot? And I think I sold out and did everything I was supposed to do, right? I turned on my bot, I renamed the stream. I'm streaming. I have chat open. Do I actually have my shit together? It's a fucking miracle. There must be something I've forgotten. Doing alright, hope you can say the same. I'm doing embarrassed. So, I'm sending letters. Wikipedia has the potential to answer our question. PogChamp! Tell me the answer, Palace! Tell me the agender, version for a, Madam or Sir. Please, I need to know. This is required information for my life and I don't have it. Ah! Yes, but hi, Palace. So, I'm sending these emails to these, like, professors and researchers, right? Asking them if they have openings in their lab for like the next fall. And I forgot to my bad. They offer MX Miss, which seems kind of miscellaneous, which seemed kind of silly to me, and Ind for individual. I like Ind. Ind is nice. Yeah, so I'm sending these emails. And my autocorrect turned avian, as in bird related, to elephant. And I forgot to attach my CV. And then, instead of saving it as a draft, I accidentally hit send. And when do I realize this happened? Like 7 hours later. So I quickly sent a correction email and felt very embarrassed. And the worst part is, it's someone I really would like to work with too. Luckily, it's not part of an application or anything. It's just an inquiry like, hey, do you have room for me? But still, it happens. I know it happens. It happened to me. I'm not happy about it. But hey, Magnet, how are you? I can't get everything right. That's for damn sure. But let's but anyways, yes, hello everyone. Hello Palace. So this here stream has options in it. So how do I want to do this? I want to do this by... Is there that thing that Mac has? Alright, this'll do. So, I got rug burn from a box on my wrist. How the heck? I'm so sorry, Magnicure. But anyway, I'm gonna let you choose. So, this one is 1. This one is 2. Working on a thing, so I'll probably be lurking, but I shall be here. Thank you, Palace. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Put in chat which one you want me to do today. We'll do all of them eventually. But, like, it's up to you guys. Hey, Mel, how are you? So, Mel, do you want to color in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7? 5. 1, 2. Oh dear. Everyone cast your votes. I can actually do this, like, in a way that makes sense. I could just make a straw poll. Hold on. So, let me straw poll it up in here. Straw poll. Create poll. Oof, this doesn't look like straw poll. This looks like straw poll. So, which one? So there's 1 snake with incense. I already forgot the fucking shit. Alright. Let's do it like this. Alright, so we're gonna do this in the least efficient way ever. Because what would the Lupine stream be if it were efficient? It wouldn't be the Lupine stream now, wouldn't it? Okay, 2 in the fire. 3 sword people. Last defense. I totally did not sleep throughout the whole Cage stream. Oh dear. You should sleep. How's Cage doing? I haven't been over there in a while. What's the 4th one? 4th one is the foxes. 5th one is climbing snake. 6th one is a den. And the 7th one is a tengu. Okay, so let me create this poll. Let me put it in chat. Haha! You'll be back with food, not a problem. So yeah, go ahead. We're just gonna watch this come in. I thought you gave me like a little pie chart. Do not give me a little pie chart. Hey Iron, how are ya? Aha! In the fire gets 1 vote. I slept long, so I didn't eat. Yay, me. Oh dear. Mel, take care of yourself, goddammit. I'm happy to see you, but like, please. Yeah, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 7. Cast your votes. Haha. There are 2 votes. Ha! I have too much energy. Someone please. I don't know what to do with me. But yeah, I didn't eat until 5 p.m. because this morning was crazy. Oh jeez, I've had days like that. I ate all of my food in the morning today, and I was still tired. I'm not gonna eat at 2 a.m. and I'll be fine. No. Please take care of yourself. Oh god, it's a 4-way tie. But how are you doing, Iron, other than that? Hopefully it wasn't that hard a day. Maybe things were good? I don't know. If they weren't, hopefully the stream helps you cheer up. Alright, so we have a three-way tie. Because of course we do. You guys are so decisive. So decisive. Alright. But we'll just chill as the votes come in. And if anyone wants the link, it's somewhere. It's in chat somewhere. I can post it again, but I think the same people are here now than there were. Is chat frozen? Nah, everyone's... I think it's okay. But yeah. So I'm letting you guys choose a lot today, because I want to embrace the interactivity of this kind of stream. We will see how it goes, though. So, I'll just keep cycling through the things. That seems like a fun idea. So, this is 1. Oh, thank you, Mel. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7. Haha. Boop. Ooh, a tie again? Oh, jeez. Magna Gear, help me out, bro. So, this is 1. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 7. Help! Hey, Snow Bear, how are you? It's been a minute. How are you doing? How are you, friend? We're doing something creative today. Ah, in the fire. That's gonna take forever. Yeah, we'll let everyone... I'm in serious sleep trouble. Oh no. Iron, sleep. It's okay. There's a VOD. There's a VOD. Don't you worry. I'm fabulous. How are you? I am embarrassed, but okay. I sent an email instead of saving it. It was okay. Hopefully. I sent a correction. Hopefully that'll not make me look stupid. But yeah, I'm doing okay. Snow Bear, do you want to vote on what we should do? It looks like we're doing in the fire. It looks like we're doing number 2. Spent time from 10ish to 12ish printing and filling out paperwork. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, Aaron. So you guys want this one? I drew this one over 4 years ago. But yeah, you can vote for what you want with the link that Mel has, maybe still. So yeah, this is option 1. This is option 2. This is option 3. This is option 4. This is option 5. This is option 6, and this is option 7. Super tired, may sleep with the background stream? Not a problem. I totally understand. I completely understand. Don't even worry about it, Iron. Would you do song requests, maybe? No, I'm afraid of getting copyright struck, to be honest, and I'm not recording the stream. Okay, and the fire is the clear winner here. So we can get rid of this. So what I can do though is I can change the playlist, which I might do. I think I might go with 1 hour of pure thinking. Rock's Death Note OST compilation. Interesting. Not so sure I want that though. Nah, I'll take it. We'll see how this works out. Okay. You're not my real dad, Magnet. Oh, goddamn. Oh, I just realized I have chat up at the same time as chat's up. So there's repetitive chat. Which is... I mean, I guess is fine, but, like, kinda don't want that. So, we are opening number 2 in the fire. Let's open it with that other thing first. Paint 3D, was it? Let's do it with paint first. Okay, let me reveal Sleep well when it comes to iron. Aw, you guys are so sweet to each other. Alright, so because GIMP is stupid, I'm just gonna do something like this. Boop. Ugh, shit, it's horrible looking. I'll do like do. There, cool. So then I'll do save, and that'll be that. And then I'll close it. You know I'm an older brother figure. Goddamn, you guys are cute. Okay, so now you see that little orange dot? No, you don't. But that'll allow us to open it with GIMP, because GIMP is not the most intelligent of programs. I'll say that. I'll leave it there. I think that's a good way to explain how I feel about GIMP. Okay. Cool. RGB color. That's what we like to see. Because this is a coloring stream and not a grayscale stream. So let's have our toolbox open. Yes, yes. Where's the margin of the screen? Oh, I got plenty of room. I got plenty of room. This should be fine. And where's the other toolbox thingy? I have an observation thing at my internship tomorrow. Gotta deliver maths lesson to like 14 3-year-olds. That part's fine, but then I have to do all this bloody paperwork to sift through. I hated paperwork. It's a free time sponge. Yes, it is. But good luck on the lesson. Little kids can be rewarding, but they can also be not rewarding. Where's my color picker stuff? Selection tools, paint tools. Paint tools, no. Transform tools. Default colors, toolbox, no. That's not what I want. Windows? Windows. Layers, channels, undo brush. Whoa, that's not where I wanted you, but sure. Wait, where did I have chat last time? Can I move this over? How far can I move this over? Let's see this. Haha. This is not too annoying, right, chat? Yeah, you got this, Iron. I believe in you. This is... It's aight. I actually have all this space I'm not using over here, though. So let me just, like, scooch it over. There we go. Haha. It looks okay. Hey, Silver, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. Alright. So this piece is super complicated. Just because there's a lot going on. And so what I want to kind of do is I want to see what I can do in terms of filters first. Because I don't think I've ever actually done any filters on this ever before. So this is what cartooning it looks like. And it doesn't look bad. So where's the face? Face is here. Yeah, that looks okay. I wonder if I mask the radius a little more, what that looks like. Alright, playing Hotline Miami and you. I'm doing fine. I'm being creative. Percent black. There's really no need to do that, really. I'd say this looks okay. Let's see how it looks. Oh, yeah, that should make my life a lot easier. You like that, chat? Oh, that's my old name. Oh, I know why that's blacked out. That's cool. This is Emo Wolfie. This was my old name. Oh, I know I can do the teaching, it's just that I was missing 50% of the paperwork and now I'm missing 10%. Still not great, but I literally can't do anymore. Yeah, no, sleep it off and try to do it tomorrow if you can. Alright, so here's a history lesson where we'll get to know each other a little bit more. Fit image and window. So, actually, I can probably make ye a little bigger. Where's the toolbar? I just have all this room, Wolfie. What the fuck, dude? Alright, so let me view this and zoom it to fit image and window. There we go. Haha. Yeah, take care, Iron. Please just rest. Pretty? Hey Mia, how are ya? Welcome to the stream. So, you see this whited out name over here? This name. So this was drawn in 2012. I remember this now. It's all coming back. So, in 2012, I was in an abusive relationship with a female, and she was teaching me Japanese. I'll say on your phone, I will say on your phone your drawing looks like scribbles. That's fair. Like it's in a, oh no, I feel sick if I throw up, I swear I'm gonna rage. We have a 48-hour policy when it comes to coming in after throwing up. Iron, just drink, just relax, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be alright, just rest. It's probably from reading too much. Just lie down, close your eyes a bit, just listen to the stream. Don't look at any screens, don't think too much. Just chill. I will do everything in my power to keep you from getting sick. Drink water, in the words of the wise auxiliary adversary. Okay, so back to the story. This name here. Oh god, I can't even remember the pronunciation. But this was my Japanese name. Because my girlfriend was teaching me. Well, then she was my girlfriend, question mark? It was never really defined what we were. But she gave me a Japanese name. And this was drawn toward the end of my association with her. And this was like a vent drawing, because I wasn't really talking about how I felt. So I made, like, this ridiculous art. I wrote, like, a 300-page piece on, like, the evolution of basically... Not the evolution, but, like, the progression of my mental state as the relationship went on, like, was visible in this, like, writing piece. And then I would draw stuff like this. And I guess after the fact I had so much resentment that I actually scratched the name off the paper. The name she gave me. And this means vacancy. This means, like, emptiness. So this is a super emo drawing from, like, when I was 15. To give you guys some context. This is not Wolfie's happy-go-lucky drawing. This is a very charged piece of work. That being said, where do we want to start coloring with this? I guess we start in the fire and the flames. Yeah, so this is a slightly personal piece. Does this show up? It does. Okay. My screen is gonna get hella crowded, but that's okay. No, that doesn't look good. Looks like you could maybe restore the scratched part. I might be able to. Like, I think it was like I remember the Chinese pronunciation of the Japanese characters. So this was the. I don't remember the tone. Just a little personal. Kappa. God damn it, Palace. Welcome to high school, but in all seriousness, I'm glad you turned this into this small ball of sunshine. Thank you, Magnicure. I try to find the positives in the stuff I've gone through. Because I don't try to talk about it too much because I don't want to seem like an attention whore. But, like, I have gone... No, don't apologize, Iron. You're fine. Really. That's what we're here for. We're here for each other. A lot of serious stuff has happened in my life, as in any life. But I try to become the best person I can out of it. Because I have a fear Alright, let's get personal. Let's get personal, chat. I have a fear, and it's a fear I've had since the time I drew this, which was in 2012, mind you. It's 2018. I've had a fear that I would become like the people who hurt me. And this fear is not entirely, like, unheard of. For one thing, she did tell me that after she graduated, she was a senior when I was a freshman. She said after she graduated, I would do the same thing to a freshman when I was a senior, which then made me avoid anyone younger than me for 3 years. I didn't get over that for 3 years. But it's also kind of just known that some people who have been through abuse either are abused again by someone else, or they go on and abuse other people. And I didn't want to be part of that cycle. And so I try my best to make people feel safe and feel welcome and feel listened to and feel valid, because I understand what you can take away from a person when they don't have that. This is 2018, so 2012, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This will be the 6th year I've been living with PTSD. And it's weird, and it's a weird way to live, and it's a weird existence. But it's the one I've got. And I understand how much that sucks. And so I try to be empathetic and be happy and just be there for other people, because when things were the roughest, I was alone. And now I understand that it's easier to not be alone than to be alone completely. The Gimp? Hey, Boo! You came in the middle of a really serious monologue, but that's fine. How are you? And so yeah, I tried to overcome, basically, Magna Gear. And, you know, I do my best. Everyone has their, like, weak days where, like, sometimes they're not as considerate as they should be, or some days I feel like I'm going backward in time and I get triggered by stupid small things. For years, just Japanese language itself used to send me into, like, a small panic. But weirdly enough, that never happened again after I watched Cry play Yakuza 0. Weird. Don't know why that's the case, but I'm not complaining. I can listen to Japanese again. That's pretty cool. Time Traveler Lupine? Yes. This is a drawing I did when I was in my first year of high school. And it's actually, like, event drawing due to, like, I think at the time I drew this, I was 7 months deep into abuse. Hey, Trolley, how are ya? How's your break? How's your work, rather? Your break is now. So yeah. That's the background. I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. You guys can always ask me about that sort of thing. Thank you, Trolley. I'm not shy at all about talking about it. Like, I feel like if my talking about it helps other people understand things, then I absolutely should. Now I keep thinking of my not so spectacular school life, but let's talk about something a little bit more upbeat. Yeah, no, not a problem, Magna Gear. I just wanted to explain. But yeah, it's just important that, I feel like it's important that people understand each other and understand each other's perspectives. And I've been told that, didn't mean to poke at an old wound there. Don't worry about it, dude. Dude. Listen to me. I have been out of that situation for years. I know that front and back, and I don't care about talking about it. Like, you can always ask me about it. It's not an old wound. If someone can learn from what I've been through, it makes it a little easier to carry, to be honest. I really don't mind talking about it. I'm very open about that sort of thing. You don't need to worry. You absolutely do not need to worry. Wait, god damn it, you guys. But yeah, don't worry yourself. You're absolutely fine. That's actually this is going to take a year at the rate I'm doing it. But yeah, don't even worry. I really don't mind. I don't mind at all. So let's go. No. Let's do this. Yeah, that seems okay. That's not how you draw things, Wolfie. There we go. Yeah, here we go. So let me just add a glow here, and just like any of these white spaces, I'll just fill with this substitute color so that it feels like it's actually burning. Yeah, I'm very, very, very open. And especially pertaining to this piece, like, let me show it full again. How did I do that? I did not full screen. I did fit image to window. Like with this, like, this is gonna make people ask questions, and I included it in the queue because of that. Like, I'm down for having an open discussion about, like, what it's like living with PTSD and what it's like being in that sort of situation. Like, I'm fine with talking about it. Totally fine. But I'm also fine with talking about whatever chat wants to talk about. This is just fire. The more customizable stuff will be, like, up here probably. But I'm just doing it this blank color so that, like, it doesn't end up white in some places, because that always bugs me. Oof, I just fucked up the fire there. That's fine. That'll work. I should probably just zoom in again, shouldn't I? But yeah, don't be afraid of asking me things. Guys, I have very thick skin. You're never gonna ask me something that I'm gonna get offended. Like, everyone is curious. I'm a researcher. My whole job is asking questions and getting answers. I don't have time to be offended. Why would I be offended? You're just curious. And, like, I'm not gonna get hurt about anything I'm talking about. Like, it's just stuff that happens. Like, I'm not the first one it's happened to. Certainly not the last. Feels like a mash of Native American and 170s Japan drawing. It kind of is. This conversation makes me think of my old friend who is very verbally abusive. Yeah, and friends can be abusive too. I see it all the time. But as for what you were saying, Pooh, my ex, who was abusive, was immersing me into Japanese culture. And pretty much actually kind of just said I wasn't allowed to consume any media that wasn't in some way Japanese. And so a lot of, like, Japanese influences went into this particular piece because it was really all I was allowed to consume at the time. This is my Chinese name. I sign all of my art with this. What used to be here is my Japanese name. But later on, I guess at some point in, like, a rage, I must have damaged the actual paper. And now you can't make it out anymore. I mean, I probably could make it out if I tried. And I might try to reconstruct it. I think I can reconstruct it. I might be able to. So this is low. This was the... I can't remember what this character was. And I'm using the Chinese pronunciation because I don't remember the Japanese because I lost it all. Good thing you did. Relieve stress. What do you mean? Event drawing? Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Why did I do that? View. Let me zoom out. Maybe. Let's do like this. It's still a bit, that's a bit big. That is a bit big. This is a bit too big. How's this? That's fine. This zoom makes no sense. Delete the name? Oh yeah. I was angry by the end. I was extremely angry. I felt betrayed. I was really confused. I was confused about my sexuality. I was a mess. I destroyed... It's actually a wonder this drawing actually survived. Because I destroyed so much stuff. I remember trashing entire folders of art. And entire folders of, like, Japanese learning material. Just trashing it. Like, I would tear it up. And I didn't have, like, a fireplace or anything. So what I would do was I would put the paper in a bucket. Pour water in. I'm gesticulating, so like, as if you guys could see my hands. I pour water in a bucket over the paper, and I would take my hands and I would squeeze the ink out of the paper. I was not sane. I had lost my mind by that point. I was batshit. I was completely batshit. Because I was in so much pain. And my grandmother was dying at the same time. Like, I was fucked up. So I destroyed so much stuff. Nothing's absolute, there's no single right. You can't impose your thoughts on things. Yeah. You can't impose your thoughts on people either, to be honest. Not permanently. Like, it'll fall apart eventually. The human mind can be a weak thing and a strong thing. Either way, it's a scary thing. But it's also a really cool thing. Human minds are very complicated, as anyone who studies psychology will tell you. And anyone who doesn't. But yeah, so there's a lot of Japanese influences in this one. The original color, actually, is on DeviantArt. Because I did go back and color it at some point. I think that was 3 years ago where I did this in colored pencil. But now I know how to use GIMP, and I can make it a little fancier, so I decided to do that. And also, I was just looking for line art that I could do on stream, and I was like, this is cool. It can be subdued, but it is strong at returning it a constant state. Oh yeah, for sure. And if anything, this picture is like a case in point of that being a thing. Like, this is that in action. Cool, I'll check it out. Thank you, Pooh. Yeah. I used to be a lot more active on DeviantArt. I haven't been active on it consistently for a while. It's now mostly full of Twitch stuff. But yeah. Sorry if I'm rambling too long about this for anybody. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. But it was a very formative, like, that 9 months or a couple of months, not really a couple of months, it was like at least 9 months, shaped so much of my life afterward. It's not even funny. I remember I was just a wreck for like 6 months afterward. Just introspective. Yeah. It's like, this is gonna be an introspective stream. Just cause, like, I don't know, it feels important to talk about, and I feel like it's important for people to be open about these sort of experiences so that people understand what people go through. So, the last time I saw her was in, August of 2012 must have been. And she left for a different state. I'm still sleepy, so if I don't respond, it's like always, I'm asleep, not a problem though. So she was gone forever at the end of August. And I remember feeling free and like okay for like a week and a half. And then I started getting really weird. I always wrote letters and then burned them. Yeah, I wrote these really angry, really like hurt emails that I just would delete and never send. But like that August, like I was fine for a week and a half, like I was free, I was out of it. And then suddenly I started getting these really vivid nightmares. These horrible nightmares. And they seemed really real too. And like part of them were memories, part of them weren't. Any medium to externalize what's inside is good. I agree. Like parts of those dreams were memories, parts of them were like almost interpretations of memories or interpretations of feelings. Like very vivid and strange interpretations of how violated I felt. Came into dreams like very violently. I had dreams that I was being forcibly drowned, and I'd wake up in the day and I'd be like, well, what the fuck is the matter with you? Things are better than they've been. Why are you having trouble? So then, like, I started to stop sleeping so much. Because, like, if you're not asleep, you can't have nightmares. That's how it works. And so nightmares calmed down, and then I started getting flashbacks during the day. And I was like, well, this is weird. What the hell? But I still didn't think of anything of it. I thought, like, oh, you're just being stupid, not getting over it. It's over. You're fine. And then I got back to school. And this was my second year of high school by now. My first year was dominated by her. Keeping the explosive pressure cooker is the worst feeling. Oh, yeah. Because when I went back to classes and I went through the same hallways as I went through the year she was around, I started, like, losing my mind. I would see her in the hallways, and I would panic. I would take strange routes to class. I would, like, cry in empty stairways. And, like, I'd be in this blind panic for, like, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, like, sometimes 5 minutes, just trying to get away, trying to hide. And then there would be this moment of Wolfie. Wolfie, she's not here anymore. She's not even in this state. She's never gonna be here again. She's not actually in the hallway. You're seeing things. And that's when I started going, whoa, okay. Something's not right. So I went to the school psychologist and I said, hey, I've been having all sorts of things happening to me. I've been seeing shit. I've been having really bad nightmares. I've been having flashbacks. I remember I had my first trigger attack in the middle of a social studies class. We were looking at art from Japan, and they had that, like, famous wave painting. I forget what it's called, but it's like this famous wave painting that my ex had, like, up on her wall, and it was, like, on the projector, and my whole body jerked back as though, like, someone had hit me. And, like, my brain was rattly, and I just felt, like, pain. And that's what a trigger attack is like, at least for me. And that's PTSD related. And so we figured out I had PTSD. And then she had me do these journal exercises that didn't work. This was the first time I'd ever gone for, like, professional help. The Great Wave of Kanagawa, that's what it was. Thank you, Palace. And so she had me keep this journal thing, alternately the Great Wave, right? So she had me keep this journal thing, and, like, I spoke a bit about, like, being asexual, and she told me, well, that's fake, and you probably aren't, and you just, you know, the thing that everyone tells asexuals that they hate hearing, that are wrong. And that was just not healthy. I felt myself kind of like losing the will to live, so I stopped going. And when I stopped going to, like, to help, which wasn't helping, I started to feel a bit better. But I was still living with all the symptoms, and I had really bad depression too at the time, because I was like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not getting better? I was really angry because I was kind of finally understanding what had happened to me. Some help, right? Exactly. And like I wasn't making that much art that at that point, because I was just crazy at that point. And like I was frustrated, and I felt violated, and I was like really starting to understand what had happened to me, but I wasn't sure why it had happened, and I spent years trying to figure out why she did the thing she did. And I'll never know. I think she was just a sadist. I think she just liked pain. She was bullied when she was younger, and she just liked to see someone else in pain. And I believe that there isn't really justice in the world, but things come to make sense eventually. I hope it sticks with her, and I hope she learned. I don't think she learned. Sounds like a sociopath? I'm pretty sure she was. Because she played, yeah, trying to figure out the motives of someone like that is just putting her energy into a black hole. Yeah, like 3 years later, I just threw up my hands and said, she's evil, okay? She's just evil. And I felt better. And it made more sense than literally anything else I could think of. She's just evil. And there's no logic behind it. There's nothing you can do. No conversion you can make. She's just evil. Like, she suffered, she went down a black path, and she's just evil now. And nothing you can do, nothing you can say. Nothing, just nothing. Oh my god, there's all this fire. Could probably do a tease here. Yeah, that works. And that was it. Like, she would have... So, so when we first met, it was like under the pretext of her teaching me Japanese, because we were in the same Chinese class, because they mixed. Someone thought it was a good idea to mix seniors and freaking freshmen. I don't know who thought of that, but they need help. I mean, maybe they don't need help. Maybe they just got really unlucky. But so what I would do is, she told me to go to the art room during lunch, and she would teach me. Now, the teaching in and of itself is a whole story, but she wanted to look into character development for a manga she was doing for like a project, and she like wanted to like pick inside my mind to like better understand her own characters, and like basically just understand how my mind worked, which turned into a sick game of just like trying to hack my secrets out of me, and like my thoughts and like the way I worked, which was really violating, to say the least. And also at that time, someone had been stalking me, and she like took on the role of my protector, but when she was doing that, she, like, also isolated me from anyone else in my grade. Like, my attention was on her all the time. And everything else was a waste. It's good for shop classes like auto, art. What's good? Wait, what's good for shop classes? I'm confused. But, yeah. So, we would go to this art room, and, like, no one was really paying attention to me there. And she, like, got away with a lot of stuff. Mixing seniors and freshmen? Yeah, okay, yeah. Like, shop classes, it's good for, because, like, the older ones can help the youngins. Like, that's fine. But, like, especially, like, a weirdly competitive class like Chinese, it didn't work so well. In my opinion. And my opinion is super biased. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. So, she would, like... And it was like a game to her. Like, at some point she just outright called it what it was, which was, her word for it was Shinri Senso, which is literally Japanese for psychological warfare. Which it was. And, like, I would come up with all sorts of, like, mental defenses to try to, like, keep some things, but, like, it was a fight. And, like, it was scary in its own right. She also would, like, touch me before I had, like, an understanding of how those sensations made me feel. And that is the kindest way to word that I feel like I can. Like, she was exploitive in many a way. And no one was really paying attention because I was just this freshman under the art table, and no one really had eyes under the art table. Or behind closed doors when we would go study together where we didn't actually get much studying done. So that happened, and then learning Japanese in and of itself. It's very hard to learn Japanese when someone's talking sentences at you, and you're still trying to understand how sentences work, and your vocabulary isn't very big. It's also hard to learn Japanese when someone's doing all of that, and they're saying very emotionally important things that, well, there's a great amount of pressure for you to understand. And if you don't understand, then you can be in massive trouble. Even harder to learn it than, well, when you try, you make a mistake, and you're physically hit for it. It's no wonder I have to relearn Japanese now. It really isn't. And so this went on for months, and I found all sorts of weird ways to justify it. Like, oh, I probably deserved it, or she's smarter than me, or I don't know, I'm just stupid and don't understand things that I should understand. But, like, over time, people were starting to notice that I was looking kinda depressed, and I was jumping, like, at every little noise, and some of my classmates were like, yo, we noticed, like, the senior kind of whisks you away all the time. Maybe don't do that? Or maybe, like, not put up with that stuff? But I was, like, convinced. I was brainwashed, essentially. And I was brainwashed into thinking, like no one else would care about me, or no one else wanted to understand me, or no one else would think I was worth their time because I was too stupid. Like, stuff like that. And it took, like, my sister coming home one day with, like, this little pamphlet, like, hey, the health department at the middle school has, like, a seminar on healthy relationships. Who wants to go? And, like, for some reason I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. And so I went with my mother. I was the only kid there. And they were talking about, like, seriously abusive relationships. They were, like, listing off, like, the typical things you would look for. And I had this moment of just sitting there like, oh, that's my relationship. And then I went home and I was like, no, that can't be right. I'm being oversensitive. No. Excuse. But, like, I read more stuff online and, like, I took quizzes and everything, and it became, like, abundantly clear that I was in an abusive relationship. And at that point, I was just, like, kind of trapped. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have any friends because I never got to make any. And so I was just in this in-between of being, like, angry and scared and, like, not wanting to believe it at the same time. And so it took me a couple of months to get out. And I'll remember this till the day I die. My grandmother died a couple of weeks after that little seminar. And I was devastated. Like, anyone who's watched these streams long enough knows that I was extremely close to my grandmother. She's the reason why Mahjong on this channel even exists. And so when she died, I was just... It was the end for me, almost. And I hadn't been in contact with her that weekend, which was, like, unusual. But, like, becoming the norm at that point. And she was complaining about how lonely she was. She sat directly behind me in Chinese. Haha, that was stressful. I remember her being directly behind me, watching every little thing I did, every little mistake. That was where she sat, and she was tall. She could see over my head, she could see over my shoulder, no problem. That was not an issue for her at all. And so I remember just telling her that, like, sorry, I was busy. I had a funeral to go to. Because she died the Saturday and the funeral was on Sunday, because Jews bury their dead within 24 hours, usually. And she looked me dead in the eye, and she said, I'll give you a month. And I flipped my shit. I said, you don't need to give me a month. I will give me a month. I will give me a year. I will give me a fucking century. I don't care. You don't need to give me anything. I'll just take it. So 2 minutes pass. And I look over at her and I say, a month for what? And she goes to recover. And all I said was, my original response stands. Now, if anyone tells you you have a set amount of time to recover from someone's death, they should be dead to you. That's just my opinion, though. And so, those first months of having PTSD, I had a lot to sort through. I had a lot to think about and figure out in myself, like, what was okay, what wasn't okay. What did I habituate myself into thinking was okay? And, like, how do I handle all the art teachers always asking me how she was doing, assuming, like, we were still in contact? And I would smile and say, oh, she's just busy, we haven't been able to talk. Smiley face. Like, it was a hard first year. And I was really depressed. And the way I got through that year, the way I survived, was I threw myself into physics. I was taking AP Physics, and I was too scared to try weed, I was too scared to try alcohol, so I just physicsed my brain into oblivion. And just worked and worked and worked so that I couldn't really hurt myself. And I'm not good at physics, even now. Through all that hard work, I'm not good at physics. But it got me through. The work got me through. And but still, like, even now, sometimes I'll get flashbacks about what happened then. And I was also really vulnerable for that first year. There were some unfortunate family things that happened where I got taken advantage of in ways that I should not have in any family, in any culture. But, like, I was just in that weird time of, like, figuring myself out and not all the way caring about myself because I was in shock. And, like, even now, like, it sometimes still has an impact on my life. And so I feel like it's important to talk about these things. Like, it's important to be open about how things make you feel and things that may have been traumatic for you. Because they're tricky to understand. They're hard. They're not easy. And they're not easy at all. But when you... Oh, that's actually coming out nicely. I could make it a little darker in more places, though. Like, when you start to really analyze yourself and what you've been through, that's not the magnifying glass tool. Like, you start to understand things maybe you wouldn't have before. And I think that's valuable. I really do. I think I can make a little gray. Maybe I need to mix in a little gray. Let's see how it looks. So, like, hey! That's not what I want. Alright, we'll do this. A bit of ashish color, just to bring it out a bit more. Like this. Yeah! Just fill in the... There we go. Make it pop a little bit more. What was I saying? But yeah, sorry to hijack everything with that. But if you have, like, any questions about, like, what it's like living with PTSD, or, like, conceptual things, never be afraid to ask me, Magna Gear. Or anyone, really. I'm very open about talking about them. I've had a lot of time to figure it out. Figuring it out again, actually. Much faster this time. Life gets easier. It gets a lot easier, especially when you understand things. My beginnings on Twitch were marred by even more abuse. But I was able to identify it, and I was able to shut it down. Where I was able to just have the techniques to just get through it for as long as I needed to before shutting it down. And it's not easy, and, like, I still think back to things and wonder, like, could I have done anything to help her or those people? And the answer is really no. You can't sacrifice yourself too much. You can help people, but you can't sacrifice yourself. Because if you sacrifice yourself, you can't help any more people. And, like, it sounds weird to say, but, like, you need to be selfish so that you can be selfless later. Yeah, that did it. That's nice. That looks nice. I like that. Like, you have to care about yourself. And you have to think critically about the things people do. And I don't know, you have to be honest with yourself about what you can handle and what you can't. What you want and what you don't want. And sometimes you don't know what you want. We're vulnerable when we're young. Oh yeah, I was 15. I was 15 when this happened. I was, like, when I'm describing this to people that I'm talking about this with, and they ask me how old I am, and I say 15, they recoil. They're like, oh my god. And, like, at the time, one of the biggest mistakes I made was I was 15, and I was like, I got myself into this mess. I don't want to, like, bother my parents who are also grieving and also having trouble with things. Like, I got myself into this mess. I made stupid decisions. I gotta pull myself out. No! I had PTSD. I really could have gone to my parents about that. I didn't tell them until 3 years later. I don't understand why I waited that long. Like, I understand why I waited that long. I wish I hadn't. I wish I had been more open about it. But I didn't. I wasn't. And, like, now I'm not sure, like, if they completely believe that I have it. Even though, like, I've had to walk out of the living room when they're playing certain movies. Or just generally, like, I get quiet about certain things. And I get bothered by things people normally don't get bothered by. Like age gaps in a relationship when people are young, like I get really upset. When teachers' assistants or TAs or like professors or anything are like interested in students personally or sexually, I get really upset. And like I can't approve of it. Like, I'm a normally open-minded person and I just can't get past my own biases on, like, a few things just because it's too terrible for me. Which is, like, fine, I guess, like, but it was a mistake to try to do it by myself when I was young. Now that I'm older, I feel like I don't need as much help as I would have needed then. Like, when I was young, I got lucky. I got lucky that I made it through that. I just straight up was lucky. Maybe this color? Yeah, that's nice, actually. I like that. But, like, ultimately, I feel like if we just understand mental illness a little bit better and understand, like, the way our actions impact people around us, things are better off anyway. And, like, you hear about, like, oh, this person went crazy, they had PTSD, they shot up this... That's not what most of us look like. We're ex-soldiers, but we're also people who have gotten out of tough situations, or people who have seen things that we weren't ready to see, or no one should have seen. And we're just like anybody else. We just have a slightly different moon belt, really. And I mean, I'm getting preachy, and I'm sorry about that. I know I'm getting preachy. I don't really know how else to say these things. But, like, I'm gonna whisper something to you, so don't freak out about it, because I'm confident to tell you about it. Not a problem, I don't care. I'm flattered that you trust me about that. I won't look at it on stream for fear that I might accidentally read it out loud. which would suck for everyone involved. Because when I'm streaming, I tend to read everything I see out loud because that's how chat interaction works usually. So I will look at it after stream to have my word. But yeah. How does the fire look to you guys? Does this look okay? God damn it. It's exactly what I didn't want to do. Okay, so let me fit image and window. I think it looks okay. Maybe if I... Oh yeah, that's a little better. That part there was a little starved for red. So there's that. This fire is gonna take forever. And then we have the smoke, and then we have like everything else. I'll see if I can try to spread it, speed it up. But yeah, if you guys like have any comments or questions or whatever, but yeah, like that's the story behind this piece. And like when I drew this, I was still with her, but like I was getting out, and I just remember feeling like this empty, like hollowed out dead feeling. And that's what this was supposed to be. Like this just desensitized feeling. Which is why like it's called vacancy. I don't remember how to say it in Japanese, I just remember looking up what the word for that was. And I think she saw it. Hey Oxy, how are you? I think she saw it as I was working on it. I don't remember what she said, but it was probably like she would criticize my art too. She would criticize everything I did. Like everything with art, because she was an artist. Everything, just everything. We are crying listening to you. Oh, guys, it's okay. Like I'm better now. Like I got through it. And like. Just finished dinner, I'm fine? Sweet. No, like... Join us, Oxy. Oh no. Like... It's part of why I'm really grateful I can stream. Because I get to maybe help people who are going through this. And like give them insight and tell them, hey, hang on just a little longer, it gets better, you get used to it, you can adapt. You can adapt. You can adapt, you can survive. There's more to life than this. And I try to make that like a big theme of everything I do, really. Receives hugs, no longer crying, good. I won't cry, but I'll hug all of you. Good call out, Sam. But yeah, these things are important to talk about, and they're important to talk about. Like, you can make it tear jerky, but like that's not the point of this story at all. Like, my goal is not to make anyone cry. My goal is to make people think. That's what I like to do. I like to make people think. And I like to make people introspective about like experiences they've had or things they've seen. And that's another big theme of my stream. Like, I like to encourage thinking and your own interpretation of something. Because you tend to get in the most trouble when you're not thinking for yourself. Hello, Thunder, is that you? Please don't shut down my stream. Okay, thanks. I really hope that's not Thunder. But yeah. I don't know. That turned into a lecture. I'm so sorry. But I hope it was interesting, at least, for people. It's like, I I don't want this to be like a tear-jerking thing. For a second I thought you saw Thunder Kitty's comment and I didn't. No, Thunder Kitty's not here. I think. I'm so sorry if you're lurking, Thunder Kitty. But yeah, no. Like, what was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, no, I completely forgot what I was saying. Oof. Like, no, my goal is not to make people cry. It's to encourage independent thought, encourage people to be there for each other. And to give people a sense of optimism. And make life just a little easier for people whose lives are not so easy, which is all of us. Life is not easy for anybody. And no matter what you're going through, I just want to like let you guys know, like, you can always talk to me. And you can always talk to the community, because I'm building this community very specifically. I'm trying to fill it with people who are understanding and open-minded and willing to care about other people. I'm protecting you guys from the people I think will use you guys the way that I was used. Because I know we're all here for each other. Angry face. No, I get you, Axie. Thank you. And I know I talk about this a bit. Like, I've mentioned it a couple times on stream before. But it's something I feel passionate about, and it's one of the reasons that, despite it all, I am still streaming. Like, if that makes sense. Oxy. There you are, Padfoot. Yeah, but sorry for that possibly depressing story. Anyone have any suggestions for the fire? Because I've just kind of been doing this absently as I'm trying to talk about complicated things and possibly failing. Could make this a little darker, couldn't I? Oh, that gives it like a nice nuanced look now, doesn't it? It's a new trend, haven't you heard? Is the new heart. I have not heard. I'm not up with the hip kids in the times. Feels bad, man. What do I do about all this white stuff? I guess this should be red. I guess this should be orange. There we go. Fix that. Kind of looks like a profile view of a duck head. Oh my god, it does. It does. This is weird to me. I don't know why there's like a band of orange here. Maybe because I just secretly like orange. I don't know. These tongues of flame. I have spent... That was lightning? And that was thunder. What a time for the music to start. I can't unsee that now, Padfoot, you have blessed me with thy knowledge. Hold on, let me restart the music. Because I actually really liked working to this. I'm gonna favorite it as well. There we go. Is this showing? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. But I should have made this yellow. That's fine. I can... There we go. Take the knowledge, become enlightened. I think that's the best I can explain it without trying to actively recall my mental state stage by stage. Disregard if necessary. I'll read it through Magna Gear. Thank you for having the bravery to talk about it. Even if it's just in private. You can always talk to me anytime about that sort of thing. If anyone has ever seen the video game The Cat Lady, um, like, not spoiler alert, but in the end, the main character who was once suicidal goes on and helps other people who are helpless and, like, want to end their lives, and she kind of becomes a hero for them even though she didn't want to be a hero. And I kind of want to use my streaming that way. Like, I want to be someone who can help you guys get through, if that makes sense. Enlightened. I've been enlightened by one with everything. Alex, you're adorable. But yeah, so never be afraid to talk to me about anything. I won't get annoyed, it's not a waste of my time. You guys matter a lot to me. And even if it's about, like, depression, or maybe something I don't know as much about, like Alzheimer's or anything like that, like, please, my DMs are always open. My whispers are always open. I hear rain? Where? What? Rain? I really hope it's not rain near me. It's actually looking kind of windy outside. I'm actually a little concerned. But it's not that cloudy, so I don't think it's thunderstorming, so I don't know what the deal is. It's fucking raining out. God damn it, even the sky is crying. Sky, I told you I'm fine. God damn it. It's raining over here too. What? What, should I be called Lupine Rain now? Good God. Stop crying, Sky. I'm fine. But, yeah, so that was when this was drawn. Just like a history lesson about me and, like, why I do the things I do. Lupine Rain the tearjerker? I'm sorry. But, like, I hope you guys learned a bit more about me now. And you might have, like, more perspective on who I am as a person. Because I feel like that's very important for a streamer. Like, streamers need to, not need to, but it behooves a streamer to open up and, like, be a human being. I think this sky is trying to cool off after today's scorcher and I hear thunder. Yeah, today was like 95 degrees out. I heard thunder a bit earlier too. If, like, it starts really going crazy out, I might have to end stream so that I don't, like, electrically shock my hard drive and lose everything I ever cared about. I don't know if that's a myth or not, but I grew up with it, and I'm scared of it, so I'm assuming that's what happens in thunderstorms if your computers are on. That was thunder? Ah, shit. Well, there's always a VOD. If people don't believe in that little thingy of everything you own is going to turn to dust if you leave your computer on during a thunderstorm, I've left a computer on during a thunderstorm and it was fine. I don't know. Watch at your own risk. It's archive. Actually, it's archive. I see what you're trying to do. Dang. I read that as shit for the, like, for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, there we go. Actually go home, you're drunk. Nah, like, YouTube is actually a command that makes more sense, but I call it archive. Because it functions as an archive, but it's a YouTube channel. I think I'm anti-biasing against yellow, which might be a problem. Let me do like this, something. That actually doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna do maybe something like this, but like end it here-ish. And so like leave a yellow spot for that. So I'll just, actually this whole thing could really afford to be red actually. Let's do that. This fire is going to take a fucking year. Hiccups, wah! Hiccups, don't cry, Oxy, and don't drink. You're a little young for that. You're a little young. Heck, I'm over young. I'm 21 and I'm still too young. I've yet to have alcohol. It's a wonder, really. Don't know why I haven't done it yet. I guess I'm, like, afraid of getting drunk. Burp, another. You guys are all drunk. No wonder you guys are crying. You're not crying because it's a tearjerker. You're crying because you're drunk. You're drunk. Get thee home, you're drunk. She has joined us. Oh, God. Are you guys seriously crying, or are you guys just, like, being jovial? No, a little, just a little. I'm not drunk. Oh, no. I remember when you were a lot of fun, fellas. You were a lot of fun. You're always a lot of fun. We're emotional drunks. That's fair. That's very fair. Yes, let me give this actually a bit of glow. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Bringing happiness into the stream. I'm not crying, don't worry. By crying. Oh no. Aw, guys. Really. It's okay. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. In a galaxy. Actually, no, it was here. Drunk Palace is fun. Palace is super fun in general. Yeah, Palace is wonderful. She's gonna start streaming soon at some point, so give her a follow. She makes excellent content. She's witty as hell. She's a better streamer than me, actually. Drunk Palace is still better. You've never seen Drunk Palace. Actually, she was in chat. So you've kind of seen Drunk Palace. Drunk Palace is either really fun or really hard. Sometimes both. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. That's fair. That's fair. But yeah. Nah. Don't be sad, guys. If anything, this is like a Survivor story sort of thing. A what? Depends on the context, really. That's fair, yeah. That is definitely fair. Yeah, no, but Palace is a wonderful streamer. Please give her a follow, please check her out. She'll start streaming soon, I don't know when. But rest assured I will be hosting and rating and generally being excited for when that happens. Yeah. But today I'm making an effort not to drink to prove that I can. To prove that you cannot drink, or to prove that you can drink. Well shit, lightning and thunder, fun Monday. Aw, oh, damn. I'm sorry, Magnicure. If only for myself, fair enough. To prove that I can control myself. Okay, that's fair. Have you partaken ever since you turned the fancy number? That was not English. Have you had a drink ever since you became 21 per day? Words are hard? Question mark? Yeah, I turned 21 and I went out for dinner with my family, and they were like, ooh, we can order you alcoholic stuff now. Waiter comes over. He's like, so, what do you guys want to drink? And the first thing that tumbles out of my mouth is water. And my dad is like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm in the mood for water. And then I was never in the mood for alcohol. So, there goes. Well, wasn't that only 2 days ago? That was only 2 days ago. Okay, that's fair, actually. Good call. It feels like a long week already, and it's only Monday. But yeah, I just never drank alcohol. I just didn't. I was just like, water sounds really nice. And my father's like, you're 21. And I was like, so? I can still have water. I suspect I might have an Let me try this again. I suspect I might have an addictive personality, so I'm trying to watch myself. That's very fair, and that's very responsible. That I admire that, Palace. But cranberry juice? I've never had cranberry juice. But from Auxie, I've heard good things about it. So let me just do an outer rim like this. Actually, this might be too much yellow here, but that's fine. And I'll just flavor it with a little bit of this. Oh my god, I'm gonna have a stream just for coloring the goddamn fire. Haha, we're halfway done with it. Which means this half should be faster, because I know what I'm doing. Oh my god, all the friggin' oranges I have to choose from, because I'm not consistent. I should have gone with red over here, but that's fine. Straight cranberry juice is not for me, but I enjoy cranberry grape blend. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, no, I like water. I like milk. Like, fat-free or 2%, because my mom's allergic to milk fat, so that's what we have in the house. When I drink whole milk, I'm like overwhelmed. I'm like, whoa, the flavor! Ah! And then I explode. But I can drink it. Like, I don't have any bad effects from it. It's overwhelming to me. But yeah. That's nice. The only other blend I've had is cranberry apple. Don't explode. No, I'm not going to explode. This whole milk is a rare treat, really. Cran pomegranate. You guys are making me thirsty. Yeah, so I like milk, I like water. That's about it, really. Not very exciting. I think I tried wine, like, when I was really little, and I was like, this tastes bad. And I never went back. Or maybe it was raspberry. Thinking emoji. I actually don't remember. LOL. You know I haven't reintroduced for a while? That dark red. Where is that dark red? There it is. So actually let me flavor this. Do something like that. There we go. See how that changes things? No? Me neither. Okay. So let me do like this. Maybe like this too. Yeah, like make that complicated. So that's fine. Could be a little dark here. Time to play this unironically. Ride the lightning. Yup. What the heck? There we go. Haha! That's not what I was doing, but I'll pretend it was. Yeah. That seems like a good idea. It's so much easier doing this with 4 or so colors than just 3. Yeah, I think that's a good blend. Oh, on rainy days I always play one song. I'm preparing to get rickrolled. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. I don't know why I'm preparing to get rickrolled. I didn't reintroduce the black. Careless, Careless Wolfie. There it is. So let me just do a bit of shadow work. Just do this. I don't really like a lot of strong alcohol, so I stock my fridge with white wine and like hard lemonade, hard cider, hard soda, and other fruity things. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like the smell of hard stuff. It's like scary to me. It's called Rain by Kino. Also, rickrolling is Charlie's job. This is true. Oh, my stepmom got me a stepmom. Stepmom. Oh my god, Wolfie, what the fuck? Stepmom got me a bottle of champagne, saving that for a special occasion. Oh yeah. Stepmom. Oh my god, my favorite parent. Listen, I'm not good at the talking thing, or the email writing thing, or anything. Really. But yes, this is it's a thing. I guess I could do something like that. My mind has been replaced. The Wolfie is no longer the Wolfie. We still love you, thank you. Wait, what's the Wolfie now? Mia, what am I? Wait, why am I doing this? That's not a thing I should be doing. Let me do something like that. I don't know why there's black fire all of a sudden, but sure, we'll go with that. We have this. Cool. We still love you. Thank you, Palace. I try to be lovable, even if I am incredibly stupid sometimes. Yaz, the question, whom are you? Oh, you're very drunk, my dear. You are very, very drunk. You are very drunk and you should have some water. And also maybe some coffee. Or whatever helps people who are drunk. I've never been drunk, I don't know. Closest I've been to drunk is tired and that time I took Valium. That was a day. I was staggering and giggling and generally felt unsafe. My poor father had to, like, take care of me. That was a day. That was a day in the life of Wolfie. That was, oof, never doing that again. What I hear is a beautiful and powerful being. Aww. I don't think you're talking about me. But if you are, aww, thank you. I really don't think it's me. Maybe it's me? I don't know. Am I a beautiful and powerful being? Probably not. It is me. Aha! Yay! Thank you, Mia. That means a lot. It's me. Aw, you guys. You guys are really friggin' sweet. You know what? When you're not sassy, you guys are really sweet. You guys are... One time in high school, I was having some mad period cramps, so I took 2 ibuprofen with my antidepressant, and I was flying for 4 hours. Oh no! There was one time I accidentally took 3 Advil, and I was really happy, and then I went to sleep. And I woke up and I was in no pain at all, but I was a little dizzy. Oh yeah. I can't remember a time. I get high when I don't sleep enough. Mia's wasted. Oh dear. You guys were drinking? Actually drinking? I thought you guys were joking. Welp. She stole my drink. There we go. Question asked, question answered. Give it back. Oh no. Mia, the bar's closed. Your brain behaves like it's drunk if it gets too tired. Yeah, there was one time that is science. There was one time I pulled like an all-nighter and I was talking in like the private Ragnarok chat and I spelt Lamau as M-L-O-A. And Caged and Mooney promptly yelled at me to get the fuck to sleep. And then teased me about it for like a good couple of weeks. At least. Like, it was a solid couple weeks. She drank 2 friggin' bottles. Well, it's no wonder you guys are crying. You're not crying because I told a sad story. You're crying because you're drunk. You're drunk. Why? No. Good God. Bottles of what? What was I saying? What do I put in here? I triangulated myself. Oh, I know what I should do before I forget. I should do this. Wolfie noises. You're drunk! More wolfie noises. Pretty much. You could clip that if you want. That's probably a good representation of what my channel is. I bought 4 and those were supposed to last a week. Rip. Oh no. Somebody's in trouble, Mia. I would run. Why is the rum always gone? In the words of, Jack Sparrow? I think Jack Sparrow. Maybe Jack Sparrow. No, not Jack Sparrow. It was one of those other pirates, I think. It's what my family says whenever someone eats like the last cookie or something. Why is the rum always gone? It just looks forlornly at the empty thing. It was Jack Sparrow? Okay, I'm not crazy. It was Jack Sparrow. See, I'm good at life. Perhaps. Not that good, but good enough. It lasted a week. See, it's Monday today. No, that's not how time works. That's not how time works. I control my dad's alcohol intake by looking at him eyes wide and smiling. That might work. Oh my god. That's a good way to do it, Axie. You guys are the best. Holy shit. Oh man. I don't know what I would do without you guys. Gets assaulted. Why are you getting assaulted? Mia, stop being a drunk bully. Is not cool. Is not nice. Oof. Well. Rip. Also, I just obliterated whatever I drew here, but that, I guess, is fine. Could have that cross up. That should be red, actually. That over there. This should be... No, I wouldn't assault her. I love her. Rip. Lupine No. God damn it. Assault. Thank you, Magnagear. I was waiting for that. Oh my god, this fire is taking a freaking year. This fire is... I've literally been calling only the fire the entire stream. This is gonna be a long night. I didn't mean violent assault, Mia. Sugar got neutralized. Oh, you guys. Oh, you guys bring so much happiness to my life. A lot of what the fuck, but a lot of happiness. There we go. So that should be fine. There's a bit of a lack of yellow, but I'll make up for that. Actually, it's due for a bit. No, that should be orange. Yeah, it should be orange. Now we all need our lemon. No, no lemons. Oh dear. This is a civilized establishment. No, it's not. You can call my bluff fairly quickly on that one. Let's see here. I really like this playlist, actually. So this should be red. This could be yellow. And this could be yellow. This tongue could be yellow as well. We just need life, it'll give us lemons. Oh my god, you guys, what the hell? I mean, life does give you lemons, Axie. But it gives you all kinds of lemons. There are many kinds of lemons, darling. And some lemons are... you don't want to eat them. They're not... It gave me pears. God. guys are too much. Alright, so let me see if I can just do something like this. Where... How intricate did I get with this fire when I was 15? Holy shit. This might be a 2-part stream. I want the yellow ones, not the green ones. Oh boy. Yeah. Go with the yellow ones. Salty lemons, sweet lemons, rotten lemons, dirt lemons, purple lemons, pink lemons, lemons. What the fuck? Well, that happened. Make of that as you will. I don't know what I'll be making out of it. Ah, yes, the forbidden purple lemons. Yeah, you're drunk. Go home. I mean, maybe you should have something to drink. Hope you are well. Hey, T-Junkie, how are ya? Welcome to the stream, man. How are ya? Good God. Some of us are laughing, some of us are crying, and some of us are fucking drunk. And the people who are crying might be the ones who are drunk. I want my beer back. No, you should not be drinking anymore. And if you're thirsty, drink water. Water is a perfectly fine thing. You're good, thanks? Hey, gee, got any lemon? Oh, Jesus Christ. Mio water, there we go. Drink water. Auxie, you tell her. You're the queen of the water. Oh my God, what is my life? No. Water. Have a Pepsi. Yellow ones? Good. She wants the yellow ones. Trust me. Don't give her any other types of lemons. Just yellow citrusy fruits. Fruits? Fruits. Yeah. Purple lemons, god damn it. Oh, good God. Oh my gosh. Of all the things, you guys are just... Actually, what I could do is I could probably tongue this out. There we go. And now I can make that a nice, vibrant red. Again, except I'm making this subliminal line of red here because the pattern keeps going. Why the heck are you singing, screeching about purple lemons? I don't know what a purple lemon is. Is it better that way? Like, should I be knowledgeable about the purple lemons, or is that a sexual thing? I believe it's an eggplant. Oh, good. Eggplants are... I was about to say eggplants are PG, but then I remembered. Oh. Purple lemons are... I have no idea. That sounds honest. That sounds good and honest. Definitely. Yeah. Oh my God. What the fuck, chat? You guys. God, no. Stop drinking. I promise it'll be okay. Oof. Cry is, laying down the law. Which, honestly, yeah, you should be laying down the law. Okay, so let me do this thing where I don't make a line out of red, out of laziness. She's now whining at my door. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to turn everyone to drinking. It was not a foreseen consequence of my actions that I'd had. This is not how I planned it to be. just didn't think that would happen. Lemon juice is a pH of about 2.2. The more you know. Thank you, Padfoot. Also, did anyone ever find out what purple lemon is? Uh-oh. No, oh, jeez. Good luck, Cry. You guys are... Good luck. Ooh, Purple Lemons by Inumia. Is this... Oh, that is pretty. Dad gave me more beer. God damn it. And I heard the distant screaming of a light kitsune carrying over the sky into space. With rage, she locked the door. Fair. The woes of not having the damn keys. Indeed. Oof. So just chill with us, Cry. We're sober, mostly. We're also not screaming about purple lemons. I'm too worried about being something like blue waffle. What the fuck is a blue waffle? Purple lemons? Uh-oh. Pick the lock. God damn it. Do not Google blue waffle. Okay. I don't know what it is. First thing I found was a strain of weed. Oh no. Oh no. No. Alright. No. Not gonna poison my innocent brain with whatever the fuck that is. It sounds dangerous. And strange. No, no waffles. I mean, actually, you can have waffles. It'll probably help with the hangover. Just not of the blue variety, apparently. What the I'm so tempted to know what it is now, but now I'm scared to know what it is now. And so I'm now... Regular waffles are good. Blue waffles are probably infected with some sort of deadly strain of fungus. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just making guesses here. Like, really fucked up waffles. Blue waffles was a meme when I was like in middle school. In very blatant and no imagery terms, it is a yeast infection. Oh hey, I was right about fungus! Oh my god. Okay, cool. Thanks, like it's in a... Oh man. I was just guessing. I didn't know. I didn't actually know. See, I didn't know because I never looked it up, so that's just news to me. Wait, so then, what did Palace know? And now he is yelling about waffles and I can hear her dad dying downstairs. I was told never to look it up. Fair. It's just a yeast infection. Evidently. Although I don't understand why it would be called... Maybe I should stop thinking. I just knew it was bad and gross and don't do it. Fair enough. Yep, it's just a yeast infection. All's well in the world. False alarm. Had a classmate that showed me and I almost puked. How bad was this yeast infection? Like, you can treat that shit, you know? This is 2018. And it was probably 2000 something when you guys were seeing the meme. You have medicine for this shit. You don't have to live with yeast infections anymore. Like, why would you let an infection get that bad anyway? Like, doesn't make sense to the mind of me. If you really want to know, go for it. I I'll clip it and put it on Twitter. Alright, I'm looking it up on my other machine in incognito tab. No, don't update. I'll be famous. Alright, here goes. I misspelt blue. Blue waffle. A fictional sexually transmitted infection that is believed to turn the vagina blue and disfigure it. Huh. So it's fictional. Oh. I've seen worse. That's not that bad. Well, that's pretty bad. That looks like it's actually some sort of, like, tumorish thing. I don't know what I would do. I would blast that with chemicals. And maybe just... How do you let something get that bad? I mean, that's a lot of tumors. Or growths or something. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. You guys gotta practice hygiene. This is it. This is all you gotta do. You gotta just practice hygiene and you'll be fine. It wasn't so bad. The scariest monsters are the ones you don't see until the end of the movie. Yeah. I don't think I was too descriptive. I think I was okay. I'm gonna go hydrate the drunk box. Go ahead, cry like Kitsuna. I'll pray for you. See, I was okay. I was fine. You guys think I'm a lot more squeamish than I am. I've seen some fucked up shit in my time. That just looks like a pretty bad disease that you should... that's a lot of tumors was enough. Fair enough. Like, never mind, her door's still locked. Uh-oh. Just like, I don't know, take a hose just through the window. Yeah, no. Like, I've seen some pretty bad infections. Not, like, most of the ones I've seen are not that bad. But, like, it's... I just don't understand how you could let it get that bad. Like, wouldn't that start to hurt or be non-functional or something by the time it got there? And wouldn't you start, like, cleaning or doing something about it or trying to get to the closest fucking doctor? Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess some people are stupid. Assuming it's not, like, photoshopped, which it might be. I've not ruled out Photoshop as a thing that might be. You say that, but it's humanity. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Palace. You speak the truth. It's humanity that sucks. It's bad. And people do shitty, stupid things. A lot. And I've seen them do it. And it's bad. It's just horrible. But like, really? That bad? You don't go see a doctor? Like, it must have been bad for a while. Like, you don't get growth like that and be like, oh yeah, I guess I'll just see if it goes away in a few days. No. That's not how humans do things. I mean, No. No, I know a few humans who do that. Feels bad, man. It is, yeah. Humans can be really dumb. Sometimes. Like, really dumb. Oh my god. Like, doctors, they're there for, like, a reason. Like... Ugh. Speaking of doctors and people who don't see them, has anyone seen Desi lately? Desiree is tired? I got the keys from her mom. Now go. Take care, Cry. You're doing God's work. Yeah, I've just remembered, I haven't heard from Desi in like a hot minute. Like, since December. Or January. Or maybe it was March. Goes to show how long I've gone. Kinda miss her. I'm feeling like someone from the OG team has been, like, out. I wonder... I hope she's okay. Well, we're thinking about her. But yeah, back in the days it was just Auxie and Desi. And Palace too, sometimes. I don't think a lot of people weren't aware that I streamed, was the problem. A lot of people are still not aware that I stream. And I could have done something different with that, but it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. Well, the thing is with me is I'm very fastidious. Like, I clean myself a lot. And it's not like a vanity thing, like I don't care about being pretty. I just like being clean. Like I shower once a day at least. Sometimes twice a day. If I feel sick, I'll shower sometimes up to 3 times a day. Not often though. Usually it's just once or twice. But like I don't let anything get that bad. Nothing gets by me. I'm like super like OCD about like anything that's a little different with my body. I'm like, huh, I wonder if that's supposed to be there. Or hey, my lower lid is getting lower and lower and lower. Ooh. And now I need surgery to fix it, so I caught it. But like, I just don't understand people who just like don't examine their bodies on a like regular basis. If that makes any sense. He is gonna hate her dad tomorrow. Oh no. Why? Oh jeez. She's passed out in her chair. Jesus Christ. Well, we tried. I guess hydrating will just have to wait. It's only a matter of time. Thank you, Motorcycle. I really needed that valuable input into my conversation with the internet. Put her in bed. That's a good idea. Put a big glass of water next to her. Yeah. And a note saying, I love you, don't do that again. And ibuprofen. Yeah. That's a good call. Trash can, more likely. Yeah. That too. Just prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Let's see. Can I do this maybe? That actually looks kind of nice. If I do like a little accent thing. There we go. Aha! Bad thing is 2 bottles isn't too much for her, but 3? Oh no. Hi, I'm back. What happened? Well, Mia passed out. And Cry is now just doing damage control, I suppose. Shower talk? Uh-oh. Especially since the swell her dad gave her is insane. What? What's a swell in this context? I've never heard that term. Palace still hasn't gotten a drink despite really wanting to. Hey, good job for Palace. Palace is amazing and beautiful. Well, she was anyway, but she is getting recognized for it as praise. I could do something like this. Yeah, that's good. The one bottle had almost 3 times the alcohol the first 2 had. Oh no. Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Yeah, she gonna be not pleased with her father, probably. It's no wonder she's passed out. Make sure she's, like, okay. Yeah. Make sure she's okay. Like, check on her and keep watch and stuff, because alcohol poisoning is a thing. She's fine? Okay. She's just out for a rest. She's just catching some Zeds. Okay. Oof. Yeah. Temperance, folks. It's not fun sounding, but it saves you a lot of— Jesus! Yeah. I don't know who just followed. Let me watch the VOD. Megitarzan, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the Ragnarok. How are you, man? What's up? Yeah, welcome. We're just having a chill stream where I've been coloring fire for like 2 hours. Welcome to the Wolfie Nation. Wrong channel. Yeah, it made me jump too. But it's not as bad as when someone subs. When someone subs, I like launch myself out of my chair sometimes. It's really loud on my computer, that alert. But yeah. Temperance is a good thing. I mean, I'm full of shit. I've never had alcohol, so I don't fucking know. I'm abstinent. Don't listen to me. I take it too far. But yeah. How are you doing, friend? And if you just want to lurk, that's totally fine too. Yeah, this is a weird blend of shit, but fine. I'll take it. And I'll do something like that. Let me zoom out, see how it looks. Zoom, fit image window. Oh my god, that came out nice. That's coming out really nice. It looks like it took the entire stream, and it did. Alright, so let's zoom this back in again. Finish the last of it. Fire's a weird blend of shit and air and heat, pretty much. It's also super hard to draw. Look at that fire. Oh yeah. It is an uncontrolled fire. So let me just do something like this. There we go. And then I could probably do just like a straight up layer of red here. And then the smoke is gonna be fun. The smoke is gonna be a whole blend of colors, probably. Let's see here. Super hard to draw, does it effortlessly over 2 hours. Listen, I drew the outline like years ago. I'm just coloring. I'll be right back, not a problem, Magna Gear. While talking about both heavy and light topics. Hey, streaming is what streaming is, and I don't have a more insightful thing than that. I mean, like, I'm used to talking about it. Like, I've been talking about my views for years now. Like, that doesn't take that much. Nah, I'm being tuned today. It does take a bit of effort, if I'm to be honest. Like, it can be scary, because, like, you're putting yourself out there in a really vulnerable way. And, like, you're talking about some really heavy shit. Like, the same year I drew this was, like I didn't want to be alive. I actually didn't want to be alive when I made this. Now that I remember. But, like, that's part of life. Like, that's not really strange for a lot of people. That's, like, just another day for so many people, particularly on the internet, with Twitch as zero exception at all. Like, heaviness is just part of life, and it's how you deal with it. Like, do you make something positive out of it, or do you slip? And I decided, you know, better people learn than I'd become a casualty out of spite. But yes, I was drawing fire during all that time. And I could probably do like a highlight here, just like a little whooshy whoosh. A little whooshy whoosh over here. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. Well, now we're cooking with fire, but same shit. Probably do a little flavor text over here. And the rest of this could really be, no. Let me do like a little bit of that. You know, I love used to draw a lot of event art, but now she draws her small OCs to calm herself, and it takes time to calm herself. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't do event drawings that often. Ooh, there is one that I'm proud of. Event drawing. Let me actually... Wait, where's my art thing? Because I'm lazy, I'm just going to use my command. Haha. So if I go here... Where is it? So browse gallery... Oh, now it's my turn to get drunk. God damn it. Mature content, not the beta. That's got nudity in it. Actually, I can show this. Yeah, I can show this. Yeah, so the beta is an event drawing for when I first started Twitch. And I was working under some of the bad streamers. That's what this is. I'm not gonna show that on stream because that's mature content. But I did this at some point. And people were like vilifying me for things that were not really my fault. But I got a gift from Mooney on stream. Okay. Yeah, so I made this. And it says if it does you any good. And if it does you any good, demonize me. That was what that was about. This is a beautiful puzzle game. Good loner as a co-op. You said you were done buying games, so it was like my turn. Mooney, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Thank you, Mooney. Yes, add this to my library. Mooney is the best moon. She's also the best friend. I'll let this do its thing. But yeah. What was I saying? I made that to kind of just, like, deal with myself in an artistic and non-destructive way. No getting drunk for me, aw. Mooney forever. Mooney is amazing. Mooney needs more love. I wish she streamed, then people would, like, be able to tell her how awesome she is, because she forgets a lot. Mooney has been there for me thick and thin since we've known each other. Like, I could not ask for anything more. Alright, we're finally fucking done with the fire. Jesus fucking Christ. And it's like 9:44, and this was when I was, like, going to All Hail the Moon God. Her name is Moony, and she's part of the Ragnarok. Sometimes she can... What the happened here? Oh, no. Oh, okay, good. I was about to be really upset. So, let's see. That's harder than it looks. Mia was doing that while drunk? Yep. Unless she had something automatic doing it. Okay. So this is where you guys' choices come in. How do I do the rest of it? So first of all, what color should the hair be? Second of all, what color should the smoke be? And what color should the lettering be? And the background be? And what do I do with this? Blue hair, Kappa? I could do blue hair. I was thinking of making the smoke like a purple lemon color smoke. There we go. Alright, so let's do like this color. I was like black, but then I was like, oh wait. Nah, don't even worry about it. So let's see if I can... Oof, that's a little thick now, isn't it? That's a bit thick. That's a bit thick. That is a bit thick. Okay. So let's do something like this. Ah, yeah. That's better. It's a subtle little effect. And you can still see the smoke as what it is. Okay, good. The only problem with this method is it's going to take me a year. Okay. But it does look smoky, doesn't it? Okay. But yeah, keep talking. Wider brush size. See, the thing is, with a wider brush size, it like damages the pencil underneath. I can fix that. Right? Kind of. Yeah, it's fine. Which I could always, like, fix later. Yeah. Let's see. And I also kind of like this scratchy feeling. But let me gray it up over here. Let me do like this color. That'll do it. Does that show up at all? Kinda. It's like... It's discreet. Which is okay. For what it is. Maybe I wanted something black. Well, there is a way to fix that. I'm gonna head to bed after getting me some drunk relief stuff ready. Fair enough. I don't blame you at all. Maybe this color will do. Oh yes. Way better. Good. And I'll get this there. And that. Yeah, this is gonna be a multi-stream endeavor here. Because this is gonna take a while. Good night, Wolfie, Auxie, Palace, Magnet, and whomever else is here. Take care. Take care, Cry. Oof. So let me go back to this color. And go here. Oof. That's the wrong color. That's the wrong color. Whoa. Okay, what the... Yo, I asked you to do a thing. There we go. Oh, my voice broke. Well, there goes that. Okay, this is already going way faster than the fire. Because at least it's uniform-ish. And I can add, like, blue tinges to it later, if I so choose. It's just doing this. Ugh. Yeah, so let me do the outline of the head first. So we actually know where the head ends and the smoke begins. Oh my god, how did I have the patience for this when I was 15? I wasn't doing anything more important, I guess. Let's see. Okay. I'm just gonna have to live with that. Actually, do you guys like that mysterious kinda, like, this, oof. What? Can ya maybe not do that? Do you kind of like that mysterious scratched off look? Because if you do, maybe I'll just leave it that way. Yeah, it's not exactly the same color. Let me do something like this. There we go. That worked way better than I thought it would. And let me go back to this. And do this. I feel like it tells a story. Yeah, it does. So I'm gonna leave it. And I'm gonna try to do everything around it. Yeah, I feel like it's very true to myself to leave the scratched out part. And just leave people wondering forever, like, what's it say? What's it mean? Because it was removed. It's like very deliberately removed. Because you see my regular name up there, totally fine. And then you see that, and you're like, huh, that's weird. It's, I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. And I might just crop out this stuff, because this stuff is annoying. Also, why did I just, like, randomly stop with the smoke once I got to a certain point? That seems a little lazy, doesn't it? So if I go like this... Yeah, maybe this is where I'll get wide brush out. Like, something like this. Or I'll just, like, do something like that to shape it. There we go. So like this. Do. Oof, I should be careful. But like, it's not so bold as to really be weird or anything. Yeah, this is nice. So then... And it can cut into this without, like, being a massive problem. Yeah, like this. And just getting darker as it goes up. I like that. That tells a story. That's nice. A dark place. Yeah. It's literally a dark place. You like that, Oxy? Yeah. No, but this is oddly, like, meaningful and, like, therapeutic to be doing this with chat. Like, this would be a very powerful piece to work on by yourself. And it's powerful with chat too, don't get me wrong, but it's not as, like, scary, I guess. Because it's purple too, but yeah. Of course. Yeah, so if I do something like this, it gets super dark. But it's also kind of pretty too in its own way. So do something like this. This is where like angles get tough. So like I can do something like this. I just gotta be careful how I'm shaping it so that I don't cut into anything I actually want. So it's important for me to leave this intact. There we go. So then I would do something like this. There we go. This is coming along super nice. I really like this. This is a cool interpretation. The original coloring of this that I did years later is also on the DeviantArt, but I like this one better. I already like this one a lot better. So then if I do like this, I can just like circle this out. Just make a thick little border. I'd probably like sneak on the periphery as well, just to give myself less to do later, and less like, do I color this? What do I do here? Let me just fill it in. And I could do that over here too. A bit, yeah, like that. It's nice. It's good and discreet. Yeah, and I'll do something like this too. Just to be consistent. Yeah, and then now I've got this, and yeah, so then the rest of that can be the fine detail smoke. Let me not forget to finish this up. Just angle it like this, just nice and easy, and then circle it out like this. Just leave some things like a little bit messy looking, just so that you can tell it's like actually just thick smoke and not something else. There we go. Great. So now we go back to the tiny. This is actually thicker. No, that's thick. That's too thick. So this was $9.99, this was $33. What was this? This was clipboard? What do I do with this? How did I... Oh, this is it. Yeah, okay, cool. And then this bird is something. I kind of like having that bird as like hard to see Easter egg though. So then, this is really just a coloring job where I can just go like, oh, and do like this. And I don't have to be too careful about what I'm doing. Especially because I might enrich it with other colors later. Like I might enrich it with some blues and grays. This is just like to have something. Like a base. Can you find the secret bird? Exactly. It's right here. It used to be like kind of an insignia of sorts back then. Even though my username was still Wolfenfire, and then I had like a lot of bird imagery. And there's a bird branded on this. There's a lot of like vulture similarity back then. Because like I personified like a lot of my self-preservation instincts as like a vulture, because I wasn't very nice to myself back then. And it would always be a struggle between, like, the feelings I felt toward myself and the feelings that she felt toward me. And that kind of gets reflected in, like, the bird imagery, where, like, this is what marks me, I guess. Like, this is what... I don't know, it's weird. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense. Alright, so here we go. It's coming together nice, though. I'm liking it. Ooh, that's fine. Actually, I feel like that adds character. Maybe I'll do like a little bit of that, just to have. Yeah, let's have it like creep in a little bit at the edges, like that. Kind of like a nice, weird little touch there. Steam. Okay. So there's the Amazon thing. So I'll put that here. Hold on. Mooney's messaging me. Okay, sorry about that. Mooney messaged. And I wanted to thank her for the game because she can't watch the stream because her internet's not being reliable. But yeah, we're almost done with the smoke. And then, next time, we will finish the rest. We might add some, like, flavor to the smoke as well. Because, Fig's bugging me because I promised I'd spend a little time with her tonight, too. But this is coming together super nice. I'm very proud of this. And then maybe I'll do what I did before with this. I'll do, like, just a bit of, like, that, like, where it starts. Just have it there, just a little bit. Just give it somewhere to start. And then it just kind of... Oh, so maybe I should make it a little thicker down there. So that should be this. And I should be a little more aggressive. There we go. That looks more ominous. There we go. And the fire's not getting hurt by it either. Fire's like, this is fine. Yeah, and I like the whole effect of it getting lighter as it goes up. Because that's like true to life. It's super thick, like down here. Let's see here. There we go. And then it gets light and poofy. Sorta. Actually, I might take the time and color in the smoke all like that. We'll see. That might be too troublesome. We'll see. I don't know, I feel like that's a good touch. It could be a little darker here. I'll admit that. But I feel like I can compromise with that, like with a lighter color. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. I should probably zoom in for that too. Haha, there we go. Now we're cooking. Oof, this is thick. There we go. Oof, no, that's not quite what I want either. So maybe this is the good call after all? No, because that obscures it. Hello? There we go. I want like a pinprick. Maybe Pixel 2. Pixel 3 pink. This is like 999. Yeah, we'll see. What do you think, Palace? What should I do? Should I leave it? I could see if I could try to get the pen any smaller. I don't think it can though. Because it's like inconsistent looking now, huh? I'd have to go back and do it all. I really like... No, I feel like if I just leave what now? I wasn't looking. If I leave these like kind of like this, even though these are darker, like, is that okay? I guess I should have some transitional ones and then it'll be okay. That should work. Right? Like a little something like this. And then you have them kind of like papery up there. Like something like that. And then have it on this side too. Like these guys. Like they're a little lighter, but they're still kind of there. I don't know why I had this one kind of like a Greek letter, but sure, I'll take it. And then we have like this storybook kind of pencil-y look. Transition to dark to yeah, it's like this. So then I can make this a bit thicker down here too. Just like reinforce that just a bit more. Just like really drive it home. That like, hey, we're transitioning. And do like something like this. And then like have it chill a bit as it gets up here. And it gets more diffuse. There we go. So then I would do the same thing on this side. Where I just darken it up a little bit. Okay, so then we have that stuff. And then it looks a little gloomy. And then it perks up. It becomes like kind of like spooky ghost story sort of complexion. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks good. I like that. Let me just fill in some of the places where I got super careless. Like over here. Over here. I left this bird kind of like I kind of like that bird obscured. There we go. So now we have that. Oh, but now it's 10:08 and we still have so many more decisions to make. So, what I think I'll do is this. Let's pick this up tomorrow night, same time. Like at about 8? What do you guys say? Because that hair is going to take a while. And then figuring out what to do with the script is going to take a while. And then, once we finish this, we'll try out Russian fishing. Yeah? Alright, so let me put that in my schedule, actually. Because this is... I really like this. Like, this is very pretty to me. Fit image in window. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. Like, the background took fucking forever, but it looks amazing. So, here's your homework, chat. I want you to think about what to do with this, what to do with this. What's the color hair? What's the color eyes? Tomorrow, next week, whichever you're comfortable with. I could do tomorrow. Like, I'm not doing too much. I could definitely do tomorrow. It might be a shorter stream, because I'll be tired. But I could do tomorrow. That's not bad. Because I like having chat's choice. I like having you guys choose what we do each week. I feel like that makes you guys feel more part of the, like, stream. So, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, because that way you guys will still have your choice on next Monday. So yeah, let me save this. Oof, but let me do that off the stream. So, thank you guys so much for just do it if you can, don't push yourself. It's really my pleasure. It's my, so let me save as, no, let me cancel, let me export as, save a copy, no, export as, in the fire, in progress, exclamation points.jpg, export, yeah, highest quality, why not? So, remember, no, save changes, no, discard changes, dis Japan now, oh boy. So yeah, there it is, it's saved. So, yeah, I think it is time for me to say goodnight and adieu. Thank you guys so much. It looks really good, I can't wait to finish it. But that will be tomorrow. In the meantime, do not eat or drink any questionable substances, make smart decisions, do not die. Dying is absolutely forbidden, and I will see all of you wonderful people at a later time. Take care, guys.